Hey guys, what up? RV Live, DJ Darren here, doing a little RV furnace update. I'm going to be reinstalling the furnace, and I'll do a live video on that. You can check that on my channel, but right now I'm just going to give you an update what we're doing here. So I took my furnace out because I had rats and a couple mice come in, and they went through that. They went through the tubes, so there's a couple rat turds and whatnot. So I wanted to shake it out, blow everything out, clean everything up. And then I decided to do a little fireproofing there with 20 sheets of aluminum foil folded in and then stapled and glued. But then I found this really good ceramic thermal padding, and you can also get board, but the padding's cheaper. Basically it's 1 inch or 3/4 inch. And it's good for temperatures up to like 2600 degrees. You can put a blowtorch on it. So I'm going to surround the furnace with that padding, so it'll go on the side, over the top, and around. Careful not to block the air in areas, you know, where it takes the air in. So I'll probably put padding right here, but leave this space here clear so the air can come in. And also underneath, got air coming in right here, but I may put a section right here underneath and just kind of surround it as much as I can with that ceramic thermal blanket. It's pretty cheap, like a 16 inch by 25 inch by 1 inch thick is about 18 bucks, 17 bucks, and you can get bigger pieces and you know, it'll be a little cheaper. So I'm just wanting to do that. I'm going to do that also on my tankless water heater. So I'm going to put that behind my tankless water heater and on the side of the wall and on the ground, and then maybe a little bit above that ceramic thermal blanket. So but what we did here, also waterproof.
Got blocks on it to work?
Yeah, it's for the shiplap. So I went ahead and waterproofed all this stuff with the silicone and whatnot because I had a leak in there. I'm going to have to find a method where it doesn't come in the inlet right there. It's historically come in right there, and the design is bad, so I need to put a little overhang over where the heat comes out on the outside so that rain won't come in, because it's trying to come in right there. But I waterproofed it all. Fireproof board right here, red fireproof drywall board underneath. I said I'm going to do that thermal blanket, but I'm already fireproof underneath, so I probably won't, and I'll just let the air flow. But on top and around the sides, thermal proof it, and probably put the blanket underneath the panel that goes under. I'll put thermal blanket underneath it, so the blanket will be the ceiling of this piece area. So also concern here was read the here I have for this, and as it said, you need to have at least 4 tubes cut out and delivering heat. This one only had 3 rings, and also the intake area was a small. Increased the intake area, I doubled that, and we have that coming there. Now I have another area right there, so I doubled that, and I'm also going to be doing 5 tubes coming off instead of the minimum recommended, which was 4. So when they set this up, they did it wrong. 3 tubes instead of 4. And then what happens is that means there's too much heat in there and not coming out, and only able to come out through 3 tubes. It's a fire hazard. So we're setting it up beyond those specs. So safe is what I'm all about. So the first is coming back in now. I got everything done. I painted the outside thing. Looks all beautiful, waterproof everything. About to slip this back in. I got to hook that one up first, real tight, and then kind of squeeze it in there. And I got tubes. Start hooking those up. Cut a hole right there, and the tube's gonna go through the tube there, and then across over there through there. So it'll be nice, and then it's gonna come out the couch right there. Now that didn't blow too hard, so what I'm going to use is an inline 4-inch 12-volt fan, a duct fan, to help blow more hot air out here, so I can get this area really pumping with hot air, because that's the least pressure. All the other ones have good pressure, but that's the least pressure because of the amount that it has to go. Now I removed all the turns in it. Every turn it makes, it says it reduces it by 25% pressure. So I removed all the turns, and it's just going to be like a straight shot across and in. So I removed like 3 turns in it, and so I increased it, but it's still, I would like this area to blow more heat. So We're going to add the 4-inch duct end and then seal that up. Hey, good morning.
I got your change of address. For Michael?
No.
Not for you?
No.
Someone put a change of address.
No. Not for me.
Okay.
Our last furnace video got cut off. Hey, what's up, guys? RV Life, DJ Darren here. So I just installed the furnace. Popped that sucker in there. It was kind of a pain. I had to really cinch this back one as well. Attach it first and then kind of cinch the whole thing back because I had to put all new screws in it, and the back one that goes this way. And so that was real tight, so it was tough. I got that in there. Everything put back in, plugged in, did a test run, fired up good. Got my 3 channels here, the back one, the 4th one, and the 5th one going to the couch there, and it should come out right there. I don't think that's got enough length. I'm gonna have to buy another length of tube for it, but yeah, there you go. And I got the intake right there, the brand new door there. I gotta pop it on there, and then the fresh air one right there. I added that because on the specs it was not getting enough fresh air, so I increased it to a 3 size right there. So I increased it like that, this much, and then also put the fresh air vent in there. Both will have slide-in filters that I'm just get from Home Depot. Some slide-in filter there, so it'll filter all the air that the heat takes. So it'd be nice. Filtered air everywhere in this RV with paper filters I can take out and and pop a new one in there. So there's the furnace update. Let me show you the front of it. It's looking good too as well. I'll grab a flathead here. Let's see. Alright. There's the new, I just painted it with appliance epoxy paint from Home Depot. Pretty awesome. It's shiny and it's like washable. So it'd be like on a fridge, for a fridge. So it's like the paint you use for fridges. And I painted this all red. Put that all in there all nice. But yeah, there's my panel down there nice. Got it all installed. These bottom ones didn't come back out enough, but I did some modification in there, so it was squeezed in there as far as it could go. But there she is. The bottom, I don't know why it didn't come forward more, but I drilled a hole right there. It didn't have a hole for this pin thing to slide through, so I drilled a hole in there. So that's all new electronics. The motherboard thing's behind there, so the whole motherboard's brand new, aftermarket, made in America. And it's actually higher quality and heavier. It's just a lot better electronics. So all new parts in there, 2 switches, all that. So furnace is all brand new parts, under $100 total, just about. So there you go. And my tabs, you're supposed to put the screws in, but I just push them up because I have all these glued and silicone caulked right there. So I just push the tabs up. That way I can pop them down and remove the furnace easily without having to remove all the screws. Leave the screws all done, permanent, and just push these tabs down. But there it is. There's the furnace, all done, ready to go. On to the next project. Here we go.